Wagwan. You know it's time to pour, sip, and repeat. Tea time, Jamaican style. And if y'all know anything about Jamaicans, y'all know everything hot.
Jim, when you get to work, name a reason you suspect you're about to get fired.
The police is there. Wait. I've been at the Dairy Queen.
They want to talk to you about all this meth y'all been selling. I told my wife not to say nothing on Family Feud. Now, I explained that to Steve, and he was there, and he heard me. We don't have nothing to do with that. The police is there.
So I had to start y'all off, right? You know, the little laugh is the first official pot of tea that's being brewed here on the Celebrity Tea Spiller. And you done know, like we Jamaicans say, it hot. So all last week, Steve Harvey dominated the social media and news cycles. You know, that little tete-a-tete between him and NBC, he got fired from, or better yet, got his show canceled. Now, while all that was going on, you know, a whole lot of people were saying that, oh, that's his karma for how he did Monique and all the cooning that he did and this, that, and the third. Whereas, you know, Monique herself came out and, you know, she spoke up for Steve, you know, with some love. And she made the issue about, you know, something that a lot of black people fail to see, you know, black solidarity.
Some of the memes and tags I've been getting has been almost celebratory.
Almost?
Well, have been celebratory. Where people say, that's what his ass get. Yeah, Mo, see? Let me be clear about something. Let us be clear about something. We do not celebrate what appears to be someone else's demise. We do not stand and applaud and say, yeah, look what's happening. That's what you get. That's not where we're coming from. That's not the stance we've ever taken. So what I would ask y'all to do is we got to love our folks through it.
Yeah.
We got to love them through it. And I know some people would say, hey, Monique is crazy because one minute she's saying they didn't do it right and the next minute she's saying love them through it. Let me tell you exactly what we're saying.
Tell them.
Steve Harvey, I've considered him my friend. Now, maybe he didn't consider me his friend, but I've always considered him my friend. And as my friend, when we came out and said what was going on, it wasn't to put my friend down. It was to say, this is what it is. This is what's happening.
And you've often referred to him as your brother.
As my brother.
So, yeah, I think that was really good on Monique's part. However, where the tea gets real hot is this. Sources are now saying that Steve Harvey might actually lose Family Feud. MTO reporting that, according to a person close to production, Steve Harvey may be getting pushed out of his hosting gig at Family Feud as early as this year. The member of the production at Family Feud also explaining that, and I quote, Steve's contract with Family Feud is up and he's very expensive. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I distinctly remember somebody telling somebody that this game was about money. So, I don't know. Didn't that happen?
In a game, this the money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This the money game.
But
The insider went on to explain that production is exploring cutting Steve out and his hefty salary and trying to replace him with someone cheaper. That production member also, you know, relaying that Steve is up for his third 5-year contract, you know, the first of which he signed in 2010 and the second in 2015, and now the third one to be renewed in 2020. And while no final decision has been made, Steve's future with Family Feud is unclear, stating, quote, if Steve wants to stay, he'll probably have to take a big pay cut. Now, they've already even started to, put out feelers for a possible replacement for Steve, and they are considering Michael Strahan, host of Good Morning America. Yep, Michael Strahan. So, Steve got choices because if I recall, Steve said to Monique,
crumble. I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement.
Now, as it relates to his 2 previous firings, if you want to call them that, Steve has actually now broken his silence, saying, "I'm an honorable guy, and I'm just an old school guy. I thought that you're supposed to talk to people and go, look, you've been good business for us. This is what we're thinking of doing. Are you okay with that? No. You don't just put something in paper and say, I'm gonna make this move right here, because it's crazy." Steve further went on to say, "You look at the numbers on my show and it's number 4 in daytime television. It's holding right there. I got a hit, so somebody's gotta recognize that." Now, for what it's worth, y'all gotta give Steve his credit. I mean, his show was bringing in ratings 1.4 million viewers. And to his credit, like, Steve's a great comedian. I mean, shit, if any of y'all watch the Kings of Comedy, even as the host, Steve had people busting up, so Steve is good at what he does. And I mean, y'all see Family Feud, y'all see the shows that he hosts, y'all see his show. He keeps it real, he's a good time. I mean, consider that if NBC lets go Steve, they're losing the majority black viewers, most of them women. I think it's 3 and 4 of the viewers at the time of the show are black women. Now, understandably, they're gonna replace him with Kelly Clarkson, so she has her own following, which is good. And at the same time, they're still defending the bottom line. I mean, Kelly Clarkson, she's already a coach on the hit show The Voice, and I mean, most likely they're just thinking, all right, we can always negotiate down with Kelly and make sure that money is right. So it definitely is the money game. But at the same time, when Steve is being replaced as the host of Little Big Shots by Melissa McCartney and NBC's co-chairman Paul Telegdi, he's gonna say, and I quote, "Melissa's just an incredible performer and incredible comedian." I mean, that's all different type of shade, because not trying to be picky, but she still could not stand in Steve's shoes. So, a lot of speculation is going on out there now as to why these moves have been made. Now, me personally, and this is only the tea spiller's view, I think the secondary replacement was most likely retaliatory, because Steve was obviously, from his statement, perturbed at what happened. So he was in that office going, what the hell's going on? Y'all can't do this. So most likely it was, probably, well, I'm thinking anyways, because there is no official story as to why he's being replaced on Little Big Shots. So I'm thinking that's definitely some retaliatory action on NBC's part. But that's just me. Y'all can let me know down in the comments what you think. Some people have started to speculate that, when Steve did his interview with Monique way back in February, saying that, some people are saying that, Steve brought Monique on. She was that person who was letting the cat out of the bag, so a lot of people are saying, oh, because Steve brought Monique on his platform and opened up her voice so that she could tell the truth, and because he openly, made the issue about, race and privilege, as he stated when he was on the show. So y'all go on ahead in the comments, and let me know what you think. What y'all think about the whole situation, Monique defending Steve and speaking up about, black solidarity, and, whether or not you think it's a part of the money game, as they keep saying, or if there's something else afoot. You know, some people even talking about the fact that, oh, it's the same network that Bill Cosby tried to buy. But and you know, Steve wasn't the only black person that got canceled. So I'm not trying to make it about race. I don't go around trying to find racism. You know, I'm not that one. But talk to me, alright? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And you done know where I keep the thing at. See, Jamaican pot of tea every time you come through. By the time I'm gonna be done, like, all y'all gonna be Jamaican. And I'm not talking about that safari fake Jamaican, because that dude is not Jamaican enough. Like, he needs to try again. Me personally, I want to revoke his Jamaican card. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. And stay tuned for the next video. And until then, pour, sip, and repeat.